Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome back to the NWA. Tonight, there are questions to be answered. We are going to hear from Rick Martel right here this week from Providence, Rhode Island. Joining me in the broadcast position is Stu Mayhem. All right, fans, a lot going on here on the Nation Network. The NWA recently seeing the unbelievable 1 week ago, the world title, the return match, Lex Luger on his way to meet the Nature Boy Ric Flair when he was attacked from behind by Rick Martel. We thought he was in the AWA, shows up here. We're going to find out more about what went through the mind of Mr. Martel later tonight.
Oh, that's one part of it. The other part is in a non-televised event recently, we saw new United States Tag Team Champions crowned.
Oh, indeed, we did. The Fantasticks, Bobby Fulton, Tommy Rogers, able to take those titles away from the fabulous ones, Stan Lane and Steve Kern. In a match that took place over in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, of all places. We're going to get our first look at the new U.S. Tag Team Champions as we take a look at the Destroyers in the ring. And there they are, the new NWA U.S. Tag Team Champions.
Well, they had finished in the finals of the tournament for those titles, came up just short against Stan Lane and Steve Kern at that time, and the Fabulous Ones have been defending the titles throughout the state of Florida.
As we take a look at them now, the fans getting their first look, and for many of them, the first time they know about this title change. This is a non-title match against the Destroyers. And match action underway. Bobby Fulton taking down the Destroyer with a big forearm right to the head, and now teeing off on him with a series of punches and chops, and now the back elbow staggers him into the corner.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see just how the Fantastics respond now to the new role of being the champions instead of the challengers. It definitely requires a different psychological build.
Well, no doubt about that, because each and every time they step in the ring now, they are going to be targeted by whomever it is they're going up against, and tonight it happens to be the Destroyers. Once again, Irish whip to the corner now, looking for the double team. Doesn't happen. He's got him up, couldn't hold him. And now Bobby Fulton dropping the Destroyer on the back of his head. All the way down to the floor he goes.
Now Tommy Rogers has got him up. Hangs him up in the air right now. He's going to make something come out it.
Tremendous suplex right here on the concrete floor. The Destroyer goes down. Trying to make the tag to Destroyer number 2. That's not going to happen. Now finally the double team taking place. Tommy Rogers, the legal man in the ring.
Oh, look at him as he cuts the ring in half. That's what you want to do. He keeps the man in his half of the corner.
Fans, there is a lot of big news happening here on the Nation Network. We've got a lot of events taking place over the course of the next several weeks throughout the world of professional wrestling. Big drop kick right there by Bobby Fulton. And another.
Well, now it is Bobby Fulton teeing up on the Destroyer.
Trying to choke Fulton out. That does not work out well for the Destroyer. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle, and another double team right now by the Fantasticks, who are really doing the job.
Tommy Rogers again hanging him upside down for what must seem like an eternity if you are the Destroyer.
Tremendous neck breaker by Fulton. Fans, we understand that tomorrow we will be hearing a live press conference. It'll be the State of the Nation. The CEO of the FWF, Vince McMahon, will be live. There will be news about different aspects of the FWF, but particularly as it pertains to World Class Championship Wrestling. And fans, if you don't know what's going on there, recently losing the World Championship was Kerry Von Erich to Jerry Lawler, and last we heard, Lawler not returning that title and refusing to go back to the state of Texas to defend it. So we'll find out more about that, as it is going to be determined by Vince McMahon tomorrow in a special State of the Nation broadcast. That'll be carried exclusively right here on the Nation Network. Tommy Rogers now going through a Gator Roll series, and now has got that reverse chinlock on him, and he's pulling back hard on the Destroyer. Enziguri, and down he goes.
That one really left him dazed.
Tag is made, and here we go. This could be it. Has him down, and there is the rocket launcher.
Fulton unable to keep him out.
Bobby Fulton now putting the boots to him. Back elbow is blocked, and now look at this. The Destroyer has pulled it up.
Big shoulder block, and down he goes.
The Destroyer was doing a job on Tommy Rogers. Bobby Fulton going outside the ring to assist his tag team partner. And now Tommy Rogers teeing up. Down he goes. Neck breaker right on the money, and now let's see what happens.
Oh, he's got him one more time, winding up the arm, and the Destroyers are not cooperating whatsoever.
Well, as we expected, when it is that you're the tag team champions, you are a marked team, and now the Destroyers looking to do whatever they can do to make a name for themselves and perhaps get an opportunity at a title match down the road, and a win here would definitely go a long way to making that happen. Fulton down from the top rope. What's he going to do? Big elbow drop right to the back.
Tremendous drop kick on him, and down goes the Destroyer.
The double team again by the Fantasticks. Tommy Rogers has them up in the air. Rogers just took out the other Destroyer.
Oh, he was on the apron. Tommy Rogers, I think, has a payback left from earlier. Went for the drop kick. Nobody was home.
Back heel kick, and out he goes. Hooks the leg. Could not hold him down. Tremendous move by Tommy Rogers.
Oh, he just knocked him silly with that one.
Now the Destroyer's in trouble. The Fantastics looking to do it again. Here comes a double team, and it's going to be a rocket launcher.
If he hits this one, I believe it'll be over.
Puts the leg. And there are your winners, the Fantastics. Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. They are the U.S. Tag Team Champions.
Well, let's take a look back at how they got it done. The Fantastics with a lot of opportunities, and the Destroyers, one of the best fights they've put up in a long time. You see the athleticism of the Fantastics taking center stage in this one.
Well, both teams are well known for their tag team prowess, but it was the Fantastics that took advantage of their tag team abilities, in my opinion, more so than the Destroyers, and that is why they are the new NWA United States Tag Team Champions. And fans, stay with us. Like I said, we're going to have a lot more action here tonight, but we're also going to hear from Rick Martel and find out exactly why he did what he did a week ago. To the total package, Lex Luger. All right, fans, welcome back. More NWA Wrestling coming your way. Randy Mulkey is in the ring, and he has the unenviable situation to deal with right now as he'll be going up against one half of the Towers of Power. Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious, and Mean Mark Calloway. One of those two men are going to have the opportunity, and I don't know how much of an opportunity it's really going to be when they go up against Randy Mulkey.
Well, I think if you're Randy Mulkey in this one, the only thing you really want to concern yourself with is your health insurance. There's really no good way for this to end if you're Randy Mulkey, and I think he knows that, and I think we all know that.
Well, you know, there was a point in time where people would let you know in professional fighting where everyone has a puncher's chance of winning. I just don't see that happening here. Mean Mark wasting no time whatsoever as he goes after him. Now, fireman carry nicely done, and Randy Mulkey going down and down hard.
Overhand, and now he busted it wide open with that one. Mark Calloway, a huge individual.
Oh, he's doubling him up for the heart punch, and that's it. I don't think you'll be getting up from that.
No, it's over.
Well, it's professional wrestling. You're not paid by the hour. We have seen these men individually, and they are absolutely a dominant force. As a tag team, they are frightening. The question is, how much longer before they get the opportunity at Tag Team Gold?
Well, if I'm the Midnight Express or the Fantasticks right now, I'm watching and I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Mean Mark Calloway. Fans will be back with plenty more action right here. Stay with us. All right, making his way to the ring, Rick Martel. We were all shocked a week ago when he came out and attacked the total package Lex Luger from behind. We're going to find out exactly what's going on with this man.
You know, whether you boo me or you cheer me, I really don't care. You see, the reason I'm here, you all know where I come from. And you all know that I've already been to the top of the mountain there. I had nothing left to prove. And one day, while I was sitting around minding my own business, my phone rang, and on the other end of the phone was James J. Dillon. And James J. Dillon said, Rick, we have a job opening for the right man. Now, one thing you learn in this business after enough years is you never say no to. And what better opportunity? Member of the most elite wrestling organization in the world, whether that's the NWA or the Four Horsemen. Now, Lex Luger, I had no intentions of doing anything to you, but as I watched Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson wrestle, and I saw a team that has been down over and over again keep on getting back up, because that is what defends and defines a champion, not getting knocked down, but by getting back up. And I am that champion, and that is why I am the Fourth Horseman.
Well, there you hear it from the horse's mouth, pardon the pun, the new Fourth Horseman, Rick Martel. All right, wrestling fans, we are back. Rick Martel made it clear now that he needed new challenges and has taken the offer of James J. Dillon and the Four Horsemen. This is going to be interesting to see how this new collection of stable members works out.
Oh, somebody who's very familiar with the Four Horsemen, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, heading down to the ring. He befriended and defended the total package Lex Luger when he was attacked by Ric Flair and Arn Anderson over a month ago.
Well, a lot of people were wondering if it wasn't a setup and if they weren't just goading Dusty in, but now it appears obvious that that was a legitimate scenario. It'll be interesting to see what the total package Lex Luger has to say.
No teleportation in this one. That's amazing.
Dusty Rhodes run right into a back elbow by Frank Williams, but down goes Mr. Williams. To the ropes goes the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and another big elbow. Williams tasted that one. Big backhand knife edge chop, and he drops him with it.
Now the Irish whip to the ropes, and Dusty Rhodes and Williams meet in the middle of the ring.
Stunning move right there, and Dusty Rhodes taken to the higher ground. Just got caught with a hip toss. Now Dusty Rhodes going to work on the leg of Williams.
Well, Dusty Rhodes has had his day in the sun, and he knows just how much devastation that figure four leg lock can do, and he's adopted it as part of his own.
Oh, big elbow drop on the concrete floor, and Williams is out.
That one had absolutely no give to it.
The American Dream sizing him up. Here it is, bionic elbow. Dusty Rhodes hooks the leg.
I believe it's all over here.
Indeed it is, the American Dream with a victory over Frank Williams.
That big elbow drop on the concrete floor, the unforgiving surface. And here we see it, that big elbow right between the eyes. Nobody gets up from that one.
The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, victorious here this week. Fans, we make our way to the main event, which will see Sting in action against Terry Funk, the feud that continues to brew here in the NWA.
Well, I have a feeling it's going to boil over tonight because these guys keep on pulling out all the stops every time they get in the ring.
We'll be back, fans. Don't go away. making his way down to the ring. He is a former NWA World Champion. This is Terry Funk.
Well, the madman from the Double Cross Ranch has proven to be quite the opposition for the man we call Sting.
There we get a look at the Texas native. Fans, we remind you a lot of the created content you see right here on the Nation Network can be found. If you're a PS4 owner and you've got WWE2K18, go to the communities. Do a search for hashtag One Nation. That's the number one in the word nation. We thank all of you who helped us get to gold level. All right, here he comes. The fans love this man. This is Sting.
Oh, the Stinger gets this crowd riled up like nobody else can.
Well, the Stinger looking pretty happy at the moment, but once that bell rings, it's going to be all business, and I'm not sure how much he'll be smiling at that point in time. Bell sounds, and here we go. They meet up in the middle of the ring. Terry Funk wasting no time at all, going right to work with a suplex.
Oh, Terry Funk stretching him out, working the leg early on in this one, and we know why. He's trying to soften him up.
Well, he likes to use that spinning toe hold whenever he can, and Terry Funk would like nothing more than to draw submission. Both of these men have held victories over the other throughout this series of matches they have had so far, and they have been some classics, no doubt about it.
Well, this one already gone back and forth.
Big knee right to the head by Terry Funk's striking Sting and knocking him loopy for a moment. Stinger was getting Terry Funk up. Not sure if he was going to try and do it, but Terry Funk got out of that one.
Looked like he was going for a bear hug, but it never happened. And now Terry Funk, as you mentioned, is now in the driver's seat of this one.
Terry Funk from the middle rope. He wants Sting on his feet. He's got it. He missed. And now Sting and Terry Funk tied up, and Sting gets the back slam. Oh, short DDT by Sting, and Terry Funk just got knocked stupid. Now the Stinger off the middle rope, waiting on Terry Funk to get up. And he connects.
Terry Funk now on the receiving end of what he tried to do moments earlier, rolls out to the apron.
Sting takes it all the way out to the floor. Terry Funk now in trouble out on the concrete floor as Sting continues to hand out the punishment to Terry Funk. Funk, of course, a member of a well-known family, the Funk family. Dory Funk Jr., his brother, Dory Funk Sr., his father. And now Sting with another boot, and down goes Terry again. Oh, he DDT'd him on the concrete floor.
That one is devastating. Terry Funk, you can see it. That one hurt him.
Sting's going to try and capitalize on the moment.
Oh, he only got one. Somehow Terry Funk, because he is as tough as nails, able to withstand that DDT.
Oh, Terry's got him on a sleeper hold.
He is in the sleeper hold, and now Terry Funk. Oh, thought he had to put away, but Sting manages to escape.
And now Sting has him up across the shoulders. Drops him throat first across the top rope. He thinks he's got him beat.
No, not yet, but I'll tell you, it's starting to take its toll, I believe.
Terry Funk telling this crowd that he's got to put him away.
Oh, he's got the leg. Here it is. A spinning toe hold.
This does a lot of damage to the ankle and the knee. Sting is in trouble.
He may have blacked out from the pain of that one. We'll see.
Sting's in trouble when he gets his shoulder up.
Terry Funk is shocked.
And now the crowd behind the Stinger, trying to will himself on to victory.
Over 15,000 in attendance cheering for the Stinger.
What a move right there. Landing Terry Funk with that spike pile driver. And now Sting goes after him for the Scorpion Deadlock, but he's too close to the ropes.
Referee makes him break the hold almost immediately. I would have thought Sting would have been smarter and brought it out to the middle.
Now Sting shoots the half, and now he's got the leg. He's got the, oh, he almost got him.
Terry Funk has just barely avoided being defeated by Sting in this one. Both men 2 3/4 counts. Who's got to make it to 3?
Sting driving him into that turnbuckle, and Terry Funk collapsing. Fireman Gary gets Terry Funk back out of trouble, and now what's he going to do here? Sting is downside headlock as Terry Funk's going to make him carry his body weight. Grinding it out now. Reversal of fortune. Sting comes up with a side headlock, and both men back in the middle of the ring. Terry Funk choking. Sting out in the corner. Referee doing nothing.
Oh, Terry Funk, I'll tell you, he is absolutely brutal when given these opportunities, and now standing over Sting.
There's that sleeper hold again. Sting's in trouble. He's fading fast. Will Stinger be able to escape the hold?
Well, he couldn't get him to quit. He couldn't get him to black out. And now Terry Funk sizing him up.
Again, the spinning toe hold by Terry Funk. Sting in all kinds of trouble right now. He hooks a leg. He got him.
Terry Funk victorious in another Pier Sixer between these two men, and it never seems to end.
Well, look at this. Terry Funk will have nothing to do with it. Sting trying to show some respect to the veteran. Terry Funk says, no, thank you. You can head back to the locker room now. I don't need it. Fans, we remind you tomorrow here on the Nation Network, the State of the Nation address will be taking place. We will hear live from Vince McSham himself right here on the Nation Network. More information on all things FWF. Until next time, so long, everyone.